Hello my friends and welcome back to my channel. I'm Erik and today we are watching episode 12 of season 2 of Gravity Falls. And we don't have a whole lot of time to talk because the thing that Stan has been working towards the entire show came to fruition last time, and a portal opened and Stan's twin, I'm assuming, walked out. And he has 6 fingers and he is the one who wrote the books. I'm 100% sure that that's the case. So, there is no time to talk, we have to get to it. Patreon for early access. I'm done with the show, started the next show. It's also uncut, not edited down like here on YouTube. All the other shows I do and so on. Link in the description down below. Let's go.
Wait up! Yeah, you should keep up. I can keep up.
This is from when they were kids?
It might be filmed with lost prehistoric life forms or Mesoamerican.
No, they have...
Ladies first.
They have 5 and 6 fingers here as kids as well.
Good thing you've got your smarts, Poindexter. I've got the other thing. What is it called? Oh, right. Punching!
Here you go, Stan.
Ooh, splinters. Whoa.
He was really stupid. And it's opened in a triangle shape.
Don't forget to leave our names so they know who owns the place.
Stanley and Stanford. Please tell me that's everything. I don't need more of them as kids right now. I want... give me what I want. Thank you.
Finally, brother! Oh, ow! What the heck was that for?
Yeah, what was that for?
Insanely risky move, restarting the portal.
Hey, that's J.K. Simmons.
You really think I'm gonna thank you after what you did 30 years ago? What I did? Why?
What happened 30 years ago?
Don't expect me to go easy on you just because you're family.
Hey, hi, Mabel here. Quick question.
Yes, quick question.
What is going on?
Exactly.
Large, hairless gopher?
I get that a lot.
You do? You actually do?
Shermie's...
They're your family as well.
Whoa, a 6-fingered handshake. It's a full finger friendlier than normal.
What's up with that?
You're the author of the journals!
Yeah, he is.
I don't know what to say. I have so many questions.
Just calm down.
No. False alarm.
Calm down, Dipper. He's too excited.
Does anyone else know about this portal?
No, just us. Also maybe the entire US government.
The what?
Maybe Gideon, but he's not really an issue anymore. No, Gideon doesn't know about it. He just knew that there was something here.
And think of a plan.
Well, it looks like we're stuck down here for a while. Who wants to tell us their entire mysterious backstory?
Wait, you took my name? What have you been doing all these years, you knucklehead?
Yeah, Uncle Stan, no more lies. You owe us some answers.
He does.
Hoping all this aligns exactly with my fanfic, Stan. If not, I will be very disappointed.
Are you the audience there, Stews?
In the lead paint district of the family pawn shop. Dad was a strict man, tough as a cinder block.
Giant corn.
As for me, I had what Mom liked to call personality.
Yeah, kind of a dumbass.
A shipwrecked sailboat, possibly haunted by pirate ghosts. Kings of New Jersey! Kings of New Jersey! Kings of New Jersey!
Wow, you got burned.
I dub thee the Stan Award.
And you're lucky you have each other because neither of you will ever make any friends.
Oh, I'm sure you're wrong.
Hey, don't let those idiots
It just looks wrong with that many fingers.
hunt for treasure, get all the girls, and be an unstoppable team of adventurers. You really mean it?
Yeah,
Hi.
I mean the brains and the muscle.
When push comes to shove, you only really need one. Ford's... But when your brother's the smartest kid in school, you've always got a leg up on the competition.
What, you think you're some kind of smart guy?
Pine twins to the principal's office.
Ah, great. What is it this time?
Not you, him.
But you did say twins.
Now, Mr. Pines, I'd like to speak with you very frankly, if I may.
Very frankly is the only way I speak.
You have...
I believe you.
All his teachers are going bananas over his science fair experiment. You ever heard of West Coast Tech? Best college in the country.
Oh, they were gonna get separated?
Your son may be a future millionaire, Mr. Pines.
I'm impressed.
Oh, I thought you were never impressed.
Stanford's going places. But hey, look on the bright side. At least you'll have one son here in New Jersey forever.
No, poor guy.
This school has cutting-edge programs in multidimensional paradigm theory.
Beep boop, I am a nerd robot. That's you. That's what you sound like.
Yeah, you need some years apart, I guess.
Without Ford, I was just half of a
So did
dynamic
Ford, that's a good way to call him. So Stan and Ford, did Stan ruin Ford's experiment? Oh, he made an actual perpetual motion machine?
No. Oh, no. What did I do?
All right, kid. Show us what you got.
This is not smart, Ford. You should have checked.
I don't think you're West Coast tech material.
No, wait, don't go!
Is this the thing?
So hard!
Also, Footbot. What was that? It was the story about the bottomless pit.
I might have accidentally been horsing around.
This was no accident, Stan. You did this. You did this because you couldn't handle me going to college on my own.
Look, it was a mistake.
It was a bit your own fault, Ford, because you didn't check it before you presented it.
Wait, no, I can explain. It was a mistake.
You ignoramus, and until you make us a fortune, you're not welcome in this household.
What? High six?
Poor guy.
I know what you two little broken teacups need. To hug it out. Hug it
Yeah,
out.
sounds like a plan.
Unfortunately, the treasure hunting business was slow going. Apparently gold is some kind of rare metal.
Yeah, it is pretty rare.
Are you sick of this always happening to you? Then you need the chamois of the future. Made with the same material astronauts
Nice scam, dude.
only made stains worse. Customers weren't crazy about that. Luckily, they were chasing me with Stanco brand pitchforks.
Yes, suckers.
Are you sick of bandages that are hard to remove? Then what you need is the ripoff. The ripoff won't
Oh, it's a ripoff.
give you rashes. It gave you rashes.
Of course it did.
I traveled the whole country, sometimes outside of it, always one
Oh, friggin' snake oil salesman.
something that would be my big break.
And eventually he ended up in prison in Colombia.
All right, I know Backup's More wasn't anyone's first choice, but what we lack in prestige, we make up
Backup's
for in
More.
mostly bug-free dorms.
Wrote a thesis that was nationally ranked and was awarded an enormous grant for my own scientific research.
100,000. That's enormous indeed.
And according to my investigations, there was one place with a higher concentration of these things than anywhere else.
Yeah.
A small lumber town.
Gravity Falls. And why?
Meanwhile, your old Uncle Stan was doing great.
To Stanford Pines. I was heading out on my own as well.
Down on your luck. Nothing to see here, folks.
The strange properties of this town. But what would I find here? Bingo. I began
Something strange. We haven't seen that thing, right?
to keep a journal.
The journals!
Calm down, Dipper.
I began to keep a journal. Just going to ignore that.
Yeah.
There were anomalies everywhere. And the more I looked,
Hey, flying eyeballs.
fascinating. What did you say your name was?
Schmebulok Senior.
It was finally a place where I felt at home.
Friggin' gnomes.
Where did it all come from? It seemed to me the answer must lie outside of our world, a dimension of weirdness leaking into ours. I realized the only way to
Okay. Why is it centered here, though?
a young but brilliant mechanic who was wasting his talent trying to make personal computers in some garage in Palo Alto.
Oh, where's Bill Gates? Palo Alto? That's it, right?
An answer to the source of this town's anomalies.
Get out, get out, get out!
Get it!
Ready?
Oh, you're too close.
What?
Oh, no, McGucket. Oh, his head is in. This is what happened to him.
What did you see? Fiddleford?
That must have been backwards.
And Earth becomes sky. Fear the beast with just one eye.
Yes. Just one eye. That's Bill.
You'll bring about the end of the world with this. Destroy it before it destroys us all. I quit.
Fine. I'll do it without you. I don't need you. I don't need anyone.
But you do need someone. And whispering.
I was in over my head and feared I was.
This show is so insanely awesome.
Just give me a few more days, Rico. I'll pay your goons back, I swear.
Postcard Gravity Falls. Why did the postman knock on the door, though?
It's okay. He's family. He won't bite.
Who is it? Have you come to steal my eyes?
Okay, dude. You're a bit crazy now.
Did anyone follow you? Anyone at all?
Hello to you too, pal.
Radioactive waste and
Hey!
barbed wire and like, what the heck?
To make sure you weren't... it's nothing. Come in, come in.
Had to make sure you weren't a triangle.
Look, I've been around the world, okay? Whatever it is, I'll understand. There is nothing about this I understand.
No, very understandable.
There's only one journal left, and you are the only person I can trust to take it. Bury it where no one can find it. Stanley, you don't understand what I'm up against.
No, so talk.
I once had to chew my way out of the trunk of a car. Meanwhile, where have you been? Living it up in your fancy house in the woods. Selfishly hoarding your college money.
No, I don't know. I don't think so, dude.
Stanley, give it back!
Oh, okay.
Try harder than that.
And then stuff happened.
You ruined your own life!
Ah, that's where the tattoo on his back came from.
Whoa, whoa, hey, what's going on? Hey, Stanford!
Stanley, help me!
Throw the book.
Stanley, do something! Stanley!
And then he was gone.
Come on! Stanford! I lost.
Okay.
I knew his journal must have the answer to getting him back. Somehow.
Yeah, and he had already hidden the second and third journals.
Tried for weeks to turn that dumb machine back on. But without the other two journals, it was hopeless.
Oh, there's the teens.
Hey, that's no stranger. That must be the mysterious science guy that lives in the woods.
Gosh, I'd pay anything to see what kind of shenanigans you get up to in there.
Ah, and that's the birth of the Mystery Shack.
Sir, what did you say your name was, you man of mystery?
That's the International Man of Mystery. That's where that came from.
Behold, the, nerdy science box.
Ah! My eye!
Oh, and that's how she became Lazy Susan.
Lucky you weren't part of the last tour group. They never made it out alive. Right?
He does have a gift for entertaining people.
For once in my life, people were actually buying what I was selling. And so the Murder Hut was born. Later renamed the Mr.
Murder Hut.
By day, I was Stanford Pines, Mr. Mystery. But by night, I was down in the basement, trying to bring the real Stanford back.
So all this time, you were just trying to save your brother.
Indeed.
It was coming from downstairs.
Oh no, it's too late. The agents are coming for us.
What do we do?
Oh man, I was so spellbound.
But isn't this a good thing? I mean, you kind of want to destroy this machine or get rid of it, or maybe the agents want it for something else.
Of course. Now everyone plug your ears. Get down, now!
Sir, looks like there's a hidden door behind the vending machine.
Is this how we're gonna get rid of them?
I've been sent with the latest intel from Washington. According to this very real report...
Oh yeah, it's very real.
Luckily, I'm here to take this mess off your hands. But I'll need all of your floppy disks and, 8 tracks, right?
Yeah, that's not very current. No. Oh, I guess that's fine, I guess.
But please, call me Ford.
Sure. Thanks, Great Uncle Ford. So, would you mind if I ask you a couple billion questions about Gravity Falls?
It's a couple of million.
So why don't you hit the hay, huh?
But it's the author. I've been waiting so long to ask questions about...
I said...
He's not going anywhere. I hope.
Wendy, I've got something amazing to tell you. Clear the next 14 hours.
Yeah, that should be enough.
When the summer's over, you give me my house back, you give me my name back, and this Mystery Shack junk is over forever. You got it?
No, you go away, Ford.
Fine, on one condition. You stay away from the kids. I don't want them in danger.
Did you hear what they said? I think Uncle Ford said they're gonna buy us puppies made of ice cream. Might be wishful thinking, though.
Yeah, I think that's visual thinking.
I wanted to meet the author, but...
Yeah, I liked the way things worked.
Yeah, unfortunately, he's kind of a jerk.
You don't think we'll turn out like Stan and Ford, do you?
What do you mean?
You gonna grow apart?
Can you promise me you won't get stupid?
Not
can't.
stupider than you, dumb...
Impossible.
Did Stanley pretending to be Stanford. He did the portal because he's Stan, but he's
You're not...
Stan.
Seuss, it's 3 in the morning.
You're not doing this very well. Okay, so that was episode 12 of season 2 of Gravity Falls. Again, like there's... We're getting some answers, but not answers regarding the central mystery. But this is very much... This is going to accelerate things like crazy. Because now we have the guy, the actual guy who is really keyed into the mystery here. The guy who has not all the answers, but a lot of answers. So, when I record, I usually record 2 episodes at a time. I have like recording days when I prepare and I'm able to record the shows that I need to record for that day and so on. And so I watched the previous episode and this episode after each other. And I don't know, I think I'm a bit underwhelmed. Like the big thing that we found out was the author. We finally found the author. That was huge. I love that. It's Stan's twin. I mean, that was a suspicion I had. Because, like, I didn't notice it at the time, but there have been shots of the car where it says, like, it's shortened, but it essentially says Stanley Mobile. And I didn't recognize it the first time, but when I went back to edit, I noticed that it said Stanley Mobile. And, like, his name is Stanford. I noticed it. I commented that it said Stanley Mobile, but at that time I didn't it didn't really click that because his name is Stanford, you know. But when that became clear, it became kind of clear that there might be an evil twin situation going on, which would also make a lot of sense considering Dipper and Mabel are twins, and it's kind of the same thing with them, you know. Now that we have all the facts, or not all the facts, but more of the facts, that there's one who is like very smart and into mystery, Dipper and Stanford, and one who is very charismatic, Mabel and Stanley. You know, I really like Stan. He's a great character and a good guy. He's a really good guy. Like, for instance, yeah, it was kind of a dick move to. I mean, he didn't try to ruin the machine. He was more there to air his grievances, it felt like. But the machine kind of broke, the perpetual motion machine. But I have to say that Ford is also at fault there, because he didn't check it before. I mean, why would he need to check it if it's a working perpetual motion machine? It's never going to change. But still, I feel like it's kind of his fault too, because he just, didn't even look at it before he presented it. For someone who's so smart, that was a really dumb thing to do. I'm really curious now as to what's on the other side of that portal. Don't know if we're ever gonna see it, because if you show it, then you commit to something, and whatever you might commit to might be underwhelming. You might leave people disappointed. If you keep it a mystery, then people can imagine whatever they want, and it can be as awesome as, it can be the most awesome thing ever. I mean, whatever McGucket saw in there clearly scarred him hard. But at the same time, Ford has been in there for a long time. And he came out okay. Or did he? I mean, we don't know that yet, I guess. But he's been in there for a long time. This just makes me so much more antsy to find out more. because there's so much. Like, is it just random chance that Gravity Falls is the center of this weirdness? That it's like, it just happens to be here that there is like the veil between worlds is thin or something? I don't know, man. I feel slightly overwhelmed, I guess. Like, this was so much information, and I feel like this requires quite a bit of digesting it and going back through it again. And like, I feel like both of these episodes, well, less so with this episode, more so with the previous episode, but it feels like they require rewatching. I love the little Easter eggs they throw in. Like, for instance, when we saw, in the past, the "get him," his mom, "get out," and all those small Easter eggs, or not Easter eggs, but like references. Like, for instance, Lazy Susan, how she got her lazy eye, and all of that stuff. One thing that I don't know if they're going to come back, but I could understand it, I guess, if they don't. But I'm a little disappointed in the agents, how they were dealt with. Just like, okay, erase memories, go away now. We don't need you anymore. Like, we're done with that part now. We have to get rid of you somehow. Oh, here we go. This is an easy solution to just get rid of you. Because, like, who are they taking orders from? And why do their organization exist? So many questions. They're going to be back, aren't they? They must be back, right? They must come back, right? Because there's so many questions about them that I don't have answers for. Anyways, I'm gonna try to digest this a bit now. We might have things to talk about next time. But that is it for today. I thank you very much for joining me, and I hope to see you in the next video. Until then, however, do take care of yourselves, and peace out.